I mean, with all the coaches you played for, was Phil Jackson the best coach, you think?
Coach?
Coach. Strictly coaching.
No.
Really? Who was better than Phil Jackson?
Chuck Daly.
Why so?
He had to deal with Dennis Rodman, Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer, John Salley, Mark Aguirre, Rick Mahorn, James Edwards, John Long. That's Adrian Dantley, Joe Dumont. Hey, he had to deal with a bunch of characters better known as knuckleheads. You know, it's Phil Jackson had Michael and Kobe and Shaq and Scotty. But Chuck Daly had to literally gather all of these things together and win in a system that everybody played.
I mean, you mentioned this on one of the podcasts you did recently. Like, during your time, you get into a fist fight, they just let you cool off for a little while and put you back in the game. Now you get ejected permanently.
Yeah, you get ejected and fined, and they want to see different angles on how long you're going to be suspended. And all because it shows insubordination. And that's not good for an international game to show that in your sport, they fight.
So, like a Bill Laimbeer during your day, he punches somebody, what happens next?
Nothing, because it was a trip, because Robert Parrish in 1985, Bill Laimbeer pushed him and Robert Parrish punched him back, and the ref got in between, and they put your hands down. He put his hands down, and they separated him like that, and they gave him a tech. And they go,
that's it.
Cool him off. Yeah, you're not.
Cool off and get right back in the game.
Yeah, you're here to play basketball. We understand that happens. They took that out, and they made this thing where they want you to have fire. They want you to be like that, but then they don't want you to be human. And it takes a lot of the human away from you. When you can't, like in hockey, you get the fight on, you cool off, you're cool.
No, hockey is actually part of the game.
Right.
They start to fight, the game stops, they let them punch it out.
What's his name? Football player. They get in a fight, they get into a scuffle, they separate them, they cool down.
Yeah, unless it's just excessive or, you grab the face mask and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much they just separate and let it go.
Basketball players can't fight. That's how they fight.
A lot of pointing.
God rest his soul. Kobe walked up on Chris like this. You don't walk up in a fight like this. That's on television.
Who? Chris Webber?
Chris Childs.
Okay.
And gave him that two-piece. Pop out. It's because your hands out here. Your hands need to be in striking range.